Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to K4C0 Radio. We are sitting here with a couple wonderful people. First, Sarah Duke is our Vice President of Media Relations. She's sitting in here for this wonderful interview. And we're interviewing some great Colorado musicians. We got Alane J in the studio. How's it going,
Hey,
Alane?
hey.
How are you?
In the studio. Look at me officially in here.
Exactly.
It's nice and comfy. I'm liking it.
It's a nice couch, isn't it?
It is. It's very nice.
We also got Scotty Alane. How's it going, Scotty?
Doing good, Josh. How you doing, Sarah? Josh?
We're doing great. Doing great. How's it going, Sarah?
It is wonderful. Well, good morning. Thank you all for tuning in to K4CO Radio and listening, first of all. So thank you. This has been very anticipated morning.
It's been a while, yeah.
It has been. And for those of you that are tuning in, we have a brand new song that's never been released, that's been collaborated together by Scotty and Alane, which is amazing in so many different ways. I mean, truly, it's a tribute to you both. And I just wanted to start by thanking both of you for not only how musically amazing you are, but for what you all do within the community of artists and musicians is incredibly amazing. So thank you from us, and we're trying to collaborate, of course, and bring other musicians into this. But you all have been just incredible. So I wanted to say and start off by thanking you.
Well, thank you. I mean, without what you guys do, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, you guys have given us a platform to be heard on, so I'm taking it.
And the ability to meet other people, like you said, in order to be able to support other people, you have to know who else is out there.
Yeah, there's no way this would have happened without K4CO.
Nope.
No way in the world. No way in the world. Turns out, anyway.
That warms. I love that. I love that aspect of it. I mean, so I guess, you guys just kind of heard about each other from the radio station and then contacted each other and say, hey, let's do a song.
Yeah. Thanks to Sarah.
Thanks to Sarah. All right. We're going to have to get into that a little bit, too, exactly why it happened. So, but before we do that, I want to talk a little bit. So you guys kind of have a different styles, which is great for you guys collaborating. Alane J, really love your songwriting, and you're a drummer.
I am.
So, you're like
primarily a drummer.
Drummer and singer.
Drummer, singer, right? And the way that I write, though, is with guitar, normally. A little bit of keyboards, so I know enough music to be dangerous. But primarily a drummer.
And how long you been playing and writing?
Oh, boy, do we need to divulge that information?
A rough estimate is fine.
Yeah, 40 plus.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm 56, so I started when I was 8. So we can do the math.
That's amazing.
Yeah, long time. I started with my brother.
Drumming or
drumming. Started drumming. My brother, is a guitarist and a singer.
Eddie and Alane.
And so it was basically he and I. That's how we started.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And we've been writing songs together for a long, long time.
That's really cool.
Awesome. I took a long hiatus, and then I'm back.
I didn't even know that. That's
cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And do you follow kind of the same genre? Because of course we know your music, but over the years, has it stayed consistent?
Pretty consistent. Yeah, more on the rock side, the hard rock side. Heart is like my ultimate. And I had a chance to play with Nancy Wilson in February, which was really, really cool at a rock fantasy camp. But yeah, Heart has always been my number one, probably, and stayed with that kind of genre. So yes, we are very different, and that's one thing that was, I'm not going to say a challenge, but it was like, okay, I got to kind of think outside the box here on what song might work for the two of us collaborating.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, yeah. And Scotty, of course, you've been on our rotation really for almost since the beginning, actually, which is pretty special.
Yeah.
And what is in your genre?
I don't even know what my genre is.
Your genre is? I love it when people say that.
No idea.
I love it when people are
songwriter.
Yeah. Right. That's what I call it.
It's so funny when people answer. They're like, "Well, I'm blues, country, rock, alternative, funk." I'm like, "That's awesome."
Yeah.
That's using the old ones though, because nowadays it's just like, well, we're a little like garage, punch you in the face, like brick wall, mixed with a little, grunge. Like it's so weird. There's like 130 different genres.
Yeah, I don't even get what they all are. Right.
Just
to me, it's
music.
right? So.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, when it was going to the CD stores, it's like almost everything's under rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you have blues and you have country.
Right.
Yeah.
And those are just little aisles.
Yeah.
Right.
2 or 3 things. You never heard of them.
I loved when you could just go in and like listen to anything you wanted. I'd just go and look at the covers and just be like, "Oh, that's a cool cover. I'll listen to that."
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we got so much good talent. So we got a couple of your songs, Alane J, in our rotation. We got one kind of one of my favorites, actually, "Little Darling." It's a beautiful song that you wrote about times with your father, and then you got another one, a rocker, "Wake Up."
Yeah,
So-
I know, kind of two extremes.
Two extremes right there. That's
Yeah.
what I love about it. So, when you guys kind of went in and decided to collaborate, who kind of took the lead, I guess, as to all right, Alane J did. So, Scotty's pointing.
Well, Scotty is the one that reached out, though. I mean, he reached out to me on Messenger and just said, hello, I've
Sarah
heard your
thinks we'd
song.
sound good together.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what we would sound like together. That's what he said, a duet. What did you say? Joe Cocker and Ann Wilson, I think, is what he said. And so, when he approached me, I was telling him that I was doing a music journey project and, getting different people to play on all of my different songs. He said that he plays guitar and bass. And I said, well, I've got everybody kind of laid out for my songs right now. And then he said, well, if you have a song, in the future that you'd like to collaborate on. So I've got a quadrillion songs, tons of songs just sitting there. And this particular one, I already had a verse and a chorus. And I wrote it like in November or something, those pieces. And I knew his style. You mentioned Josh, singer-songwriter. That's kind of what he's a storyteller in his songs.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love that. And I told him that. I was like, you're really a storyteller and you're a very good storyteller. So I want this song to tell a story. And when I had written this one, I originally said, Greg, my brother, we have to do something with this one. It's very catchy. We got to do something with it. And then when Scotty approached me, I was like, you know what? That would be a really cool duet for the two of us. So I basically gave you the verse and the chorus. And almost the next day, he sent me back this whole thing, scripted out. He even kind of... Normally, when you make up some lyrics at first, you kind of go, and then maybe a word will come in, right? You'll go, and then we do, or whatever. And so that's basically what he did. He sent me back his part.
Because there's nothing to say.
I don't know the words right now, but I'm
gonna copy you a little.
It cracked me up. It was funny, but I mean, he had the whole thing kind of mapped out. Not exactly how it turned out, but. He's amazing with all these different instruments that he plays, bass and guitar, and he can hear different things, which not everyone can do. And I told him that I was like, you have a very unique skill that you can hear just a basic chord structure, and you can come in with all these different layers of instruments, and you'll hear that in this song.
And not step on any other one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's a gift. Not everybody has that, where you can just do different melodies and stuff like that with different instruments and know how to mix them, right? To your point.
Yep, exactly.
Not step on anything, know where the gaps are and everything, and he's very good at that. And so, yeah, as soon as he sent it back, I said, okay, we might have some there. This might be pretty good.
Crap.
So that just sparked it all.
Yeah.
Right there.
So go ahead, Scotty. I'm hogging the
What am I
mic. You
supposed
can
to
go
say?
ahead.
Okay, I agree. I don't know. What's the question?
Scott, what made you reach out to Alane?
Sarah.
Sarah did.
Sarah did.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, I posted those bumps, K4CO radio.
Yeah.
And then Alane posted, you got a great radio voice.
Yeah, I do.
I was like, cool, thanks. And then and Sarah was like, you guys should do something. Your voices would go really well together.
Did she say this on Facebook? Reply to you guys? Okay.
Yeah, it was on part of the post. Yeah. I was like, okay, challenge accepted.
Nice.
I mean, it's going to be up to
that
Alane,
phrase.
not me. I mean,
Well, I
she'll
will
say no.
I'll take 0.05%
Okay.
credit,
Sounds
and
good.
the rest belongs with you all. How about that?
We have it in writing.
Oh,
then.
jeez. Okay.
She sent me what she sent me, and I don't know, I kind of do a canon and D minor thing. Is what my music is. I just do circles, and then I do another circle and circles on top of circles on top. And then you got a bunch of circles. And that's what the song is. You'll see. I mean, Alane understands, I think.
Yep, I do. I get it now. I'm all in now.
I love it. I've never heard it
Well, that's what my
described
songs
quite
do.
like that.
That's how I do it.
I wish music was that easy. But that means you were a musician. What you just said, it just comes so easy. You just lap and it just comes naturally. And you all got this done within about a week.
Yeah, the most of the song was like a week, and then the second
She hurt her
week
finger, so that delayed things.
Yeah, I did. I got a bird bite on the finger, so that kind of set us back.
3 days
Oh.
out.
Yeah, a couple days.
Did you say a bird bite?
Yeah, I have birds.
Okay, this wasn't just you were walking outside and a bird
No,
attacked you.
no.
Albert
I
Hitchcock
actually
thing
have
happening.
birds. So it was a
about it on
little
the
bit
news.
rough because, being a drummer, I had that. I think I mentioned the Red Rocks. We had, my Ms. Vendetta band had the opportunity to play Red Rocks. And the very next week we were going to play that. So when I got bit, I'm thinking, this could be bad. Because I got to play drums next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically in a week we wrote the most of the song, and then it was fine tuning a lot of different things that second week, and then we pretty much started mixing.
Shining it up, yeah.
That's so amazing.
It's crazy.
Splitting it up.
Now,
panning it out.
a lot of the lyrics, were those already kind of done? You said through you. You wrote a lot of the lyrics prior.
So yeah, I had the first verse and the chorus written out, and I originally planned to have Scotty write the second verse. Then he was like, "I just haven't come up with anything yet, and I'm
came up
working
with
on the
yeah, yeah,
music."
yeah.
Yeah, he came up with yeah, and then he's like, "I'm working on the music." I said, "No problem. I can figure out a second verse for you."
Just
So
drowning in the music.
that's basically what happened. I ended up just doing all the lyrics, and
They're
I
perfect.
sang his part back, and he, I was like, "No, I want you to put your storyteller type singing," which is what I love. How he, just the different phrasing, because if you normally listen to the majority of songs, like a verse will go a certain way, and then on the second verse it'll be kind of similar melodically, right? You might change up some notes here and there just to change it up a little bit, but I would call Scotty, he's like more of a free-for-all storyteller where he just, it fits perfectly, right? I can't do that.
He'll
cannot
just change it up.
He'll
Yeah.
change it up, change the phrasing up, and it fits really. I mean, it's awesome. You'll hear it. It's really cool how he does it. And so when I sang it back to you, I'm singing it low first, so I'm like, I want you to put your spin on it, and it turned out perfect. So.
Well, since you kind of sparked the idea for this song, before we play it, I want to hear why you wrote it, what you wrote it about. What is this song about to you?
That's
and then after the song, I'm going to ask Scotty the same question, because that's, in my mind, that's the beauty of music, is that we all interpret songs differently, and they all mean something differently to us. So
that's the awesome part of music.
Exactly.
And that's really the main reason why I'm doing music again and singing, and because I'm trying to inspire people, I'm trying to bring hope to people. And that's really what this song is about.
can be so
Sometimes
personal,
you
yeah.
can be in a very tough place, and thank goodness for, for me, my faith's important, family, friends, that will be there for you in these tough times. And that's really what this song is about. I was struggling with some really tough things. Social media was getting me, all these different things. And thank goodness I had my friends that were there even in the dark times to kind of help me pick me back up. So that's basically what it's about.
I love it.
I do too. I
All
do.
right.
I love the meaning behind it. Well,
Yeah.
I have not heard this yet. Josh has
excited.
held it very secretively. So
Yeah, I did have to send it to you a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know what you did with it.
he has remained. He coveted
I
it.
basically took it and just didn't share it with anybody, because you wanted to debut it. I'm just like, we're going to debut it for.
I want to see what your faces look like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
K4C0
I want to
radio,
see the
so.
reactions for sure.
All right, well, let's get this going. This
Yes.
is Scotty Alane and Alane J with "It's Gonna Be Okay." We'll be right back.
Oh, it's hard living in this crazy world today. Look around at all the people staring at your face. And sometimes I feel like the walls are closing in around me. Lose my breath, and I wonder where is my place. Oh, let me tell you how you shine in the rain. Let me thank you for holding my hand and
with the world today. All around you see people, but they don't even know your name. Sometimes you need to close the doors behind you, catch your breath, stand up, you're not the one to blame. Let me tell you that you shine in the rain. Let me take your hand and show you everything's okay. When the world is spinning around and I'm laying on the ground, there you are, telling me it's gonna be okay. 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 Here we are together. You can't take it away. No, no, can't take it away. We stand together. You can't take it away. No, no, no. I said no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I said yeah, 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 yeah. It's gonna be okay. Let me tell you how you shine in the rain. Let me thank you for holding my hand and saying it's okay. When the world sits upside down and my feet can't touch the ground, there you are, telling me it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. Alane, Jay, and Scotty, Alan. That even the first time I heard it, was just like there's certain songs that I love waking up to. You know, and that's one of those songs. The songs that just really make you smile and just like it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be okay. You know, just awesome. Absolutely love it. What'd you think, Sarah? That was...
I loved it. I agree. It's very uplifting.
Yeah.
And I love how different you both are, and it works like,
The
so well.
contradictions.
Yeah, it's amazing that there's such different styles.
See,
and
I
they're-
told you.
they're
It's
really.
yeah, they fit together.
They do. I love picturing someone in the rain. Well, of course. This reminds me of one of my favorite movies, but it is. It's picturing someone. It's just beautiful in all the different situations, right?
Yeah.
And
She crafted a really beautiful song.
it is, and to know someone's name, it's like, hey, I'm not anonymous. I am someone. I am an individual. I'm a person. Recognize me. I am here.
I was
Yeah.
blown away with what she sent me. I was like, oh my God, yeah, man, yeah.
It's awesome.
Now you know why.
It's like one of those live, you know, performances where it's just like, hey, now we're going to bring out who? You're going to play with, okay.
Like
let's
Snoop
see how
Dogg
this
and Willie
goes.
Nelson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll
Something
be,
like that.
I don't know who else. Willie
Well,
Nelson, I
especially
guess.
if you compare it with Wake Up. Wake Up and,
Yeah.
you know, some of the stuff that Scotty does is very different. But Little Darling's a little closer.
It's a little
I would
closer
say.
on it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Scotty, when you got the words in the first raw format of it, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind as to what type of song it is, what it was about to you?
I felt that it could be what it just was. Actually, it was amazing. I was like, oh my God. I had no idea what to expect. I really didn't. I thought it could have been something that would sound like a heart song or something. I didn't know how I was going to keep up with that, you know. But no, it came and it was like, oh my God. It's like one of those songs that I feel like is somehow already in my history. I get it. I've heard this. It's so familiar to my soul. Yeah, we're doing it. So I jumped on it immediately. Like she said, here, I want to impress you. Don't pick someone else in case you're... because I wasn't sure what was going on when she got bit. We were talking, gone. And like 9 hours went by, and I was like, oh, babe, I don't think she wants to... I think maybe I'm hard to work with. I don't know. It's gone. So I was trying to figure out what to do, and then, I'm going to keep her impressed, and so...
Well, next time, just
she
know
impressed me.
it's a bird.
Right, yeah.
She even sent me a picture. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no.
Like, what is this?
Scotty needs to have
thing?
more confidence in his abilities, is what I keep telling him. He's incredibly, incredibly talented. And, like I said, when he first sent me the stuff back, I was like, oh, this is going to work. This is going to be really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder what else we can do.
That was my next question, actually. Is anything possibly going to come down the pike again?
Oh, I'm sure we'll do some more.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll do some more. I've got several songs that I'm still trying to finish from some of my other projects. But, I'm sure we'll do more.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm working on things, too. I put on hold for this because it was worth it.
Absolutely.
And, we got on a roll, and it was like, we got to keep going.
Yeah, I didn't want anything to deter me from this.
Right.
So.
I know, truly, from the start to the end. I mean, to be a week or two, that blew me away to have someone come up with a song and collaborate that quickly.
When it ended, it was like being done watching, binge watching something. There was this hollowness. It was like, now what am I going to do? Now what am I supposed to do when I get home from work? I don't have a project. It was
more music. That is just
Yeah.
a loving suggestion.
Exactly.
I'll consider it.
Consider more. Yeah, definitely do more. Well, I wanted to let you both kind of talk about what you all are doing. I know, Alane, you have some projects coming up.
Right.
Where are you going to be in the next month or two?
So my main gig, I play some acoustic stuff with my brother, but my main gig is with a band called Ms. Vendetta. And we are playing a couple of really cool things coming up. The first thing is September 27th at the Armory. It is a benefit for Flutterby, which is a nonprofit organization. And it's called Concert for the Cause. Tickets are $25, and we're the main headlining act. It's their first concert that they're doing for the benefit. So we're really excited about that. I've been posting a bunch about it, so I'll have links on my pages and all that kind of stuff. And then we are also writing a song for Song for the now I'm not going to remember the name of it. It's basically for Children's Hospital, and we write a song for a patient there that has written a story that we are basing the song on, and it is such a cool opportunity that we have to be able to do that. And we'll be performing the song for her and her family in a couple weeks. And then we actually do a concert October 20th with all the kids at Children's Hospital. So there'll be like 100 kids there, and we'll be able to perform the song, and all the other artists will perform their songs. Very cool opportunity. I mean, when the person originally reached out to us, and I can't say too much of the information, obviously, but when she first reached out to us about it, she said, we saw you on another Women Rock the Rockies, and we thought you'd be perfect. And at first I thought, okay, who is this? You never know who is real and who is not real. Like, I got scammed the other day, T-shirt persons trying to sell T-shirts. Not even me, right? But using my name. So you just never know with social media. But there can be some amazing blessings and gifts that come out of social media as well. And this is one of those. And when I finally, spoke to the representative and everything about it, I thought, how can we not do this? That is so cool. And she wrote such a cute little story. So I'm really excited for that.
That personally touches my heart.
Oh.
I'm very involved in the different children's hospitals and the kiddos around the community. So what a huge gift.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what that...
I think it's called Sing for a Song, but I'll remember.
I hope you'll have lots of tissues, because there will not be a dry eye with that. Oh my gosh. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love what music can do, how it just opens all these doors to touch people's hearts.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
And like I said before, that's like my number one goal. So to have that come into play was really cool.
Nice.
That is really awesome.
And Scotty, how about you? What is in the next? Of course, we know one thing that's coming up in October.
Yeah, that's the thing I got coming right now, October 19th. That's right. Working on getting my performance down. trying to convert from a recording artist to a performing artist.
Nice.
A lot different than I thought.
And since you're not going to self-promote, I'm going to do it for you.
Okay.
So Scotty is going to join a couple other groups and bands, musicians, on October 19th at Fracco's. So we're going to be posting about that pretty quickly to get tickets to come and see him. And I mean, for those listening, you have to check out, of course, both Alane and Scotty. But this is a huge thing that I wanted to mention about Scotty's music. So we are presenting this specifically for a TV producer that said we want Colorado musicians in a show that they just did. And we had a song specifically that he loved from Scotty.
That's awesome.
And so I can't give too much away. I have to be a little cryptic with this. A previous show that he did, and it was about 10 seasons long. Like, this was a big show. And a gentleman passed that had inspired it. And he said, I want one of Scotty's songs, Getting Old, to be the tribute song to his life.
Wow.
And I mean,
Hear that,
it's,
Sean?
I couldn't believe it. So I'm like, well, he has to perform 100% at the show. So
Yeah, let's get Sean out here then. Now, so we're going to start a fundraiser. Oh.
Yeah, it's not that much to fly from Australia.
exactly,
No,
Sean, I know
20,
you're
30
listening.
bucks.
It's like midnight for you, so I hope you're listening right now and get your tush on a plane and come.
Maybe there's a
perform.
bus. Maybe you could take a bus.
A bus from Australia?
Yeah.
I should draw a quick map for you. Right. An Airbus.
The world's not my
Yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
Thank you for
that's really cool.
performing. It is actually, I mean, that just shows how talented you are. That is
Absolutely.
a tribute to someone's entire life. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Well,
Um,
It's an amazing opportunity, Scotty.
Exactly.
Really something else. Should I mention anything about the assistance from?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so Josh, who's sitting with me, who is also a musician who's been performing for 20 years, I'm happy to promote everyone.
Yes.
So, yes, Josh is extremely talented as well. And so, Sean, if you can't fly out, Josh is going to be performing with you that song of Getting Old, which I can't wait to hear you play and sing. And it's all about collaborating, lifting each other up, and making a difference.
Doing it together.
Doing it together,
Well,
exactly.
he needed another guy who's roughly the same age to talk about him getting older.
Yes.
So
because you're not getting older.
Much younger person than me.
Age is just a number. It's all relative, right?
That's right.
So that is very cool. And you have sounds like a couple more songs that you are writing, correct?
Yeah. I'm always writing songs. Always. As you know, Alane, I can't help it.
Yeah.
It just happens. I'm in the shower, getting out of the shower.
Right.
Move, dogs, get out of the way.
I have to write
Got an
this
idea.
down.
Right.
That's where some of the best, it's that spontaneity that musicians talk about all the time. They're driving or, just sitting there and a lightning strikes and they're like, oh, that just inspired an idea.
I use my voice recorder on my phone all
Yeah.
the time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then this part goes. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I made another version of me on Facebook to send those to so that I can have them on my computer when I need them too.
And are you usually in and out of the studio, Alane, quite often, or
I'm doing a
recording your
lot right
ideas?
now. I'm not. Some of it is from home. Some of it is different studios. So yeah, I've got I think 6 more songs that I'm working on right now. There's one that's almost done, really
Okay.
close. Another one that's somewhat close, and then the other 3 I just dropped the drums on.
Is this
so.
all for an upcoming album that you're
I'm
planning?
trying
or?
to do a bunch of different, 3 different EPs is essentially what I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay.
One's faith-based, one's with my brother, and another one is songs that I've written a long time ago with other people. And so that's been the challenge for me with those, is I'm trying to have people at that time when I played to play on the songs.
That's tough.
Gotcha.
So that's been tricky, but it's been a lot of fun to rewrite some of those songs.
That's a cool
Yeah.
project.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
I'm just willy-nilly writing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Not willing.
Both
See,
both are great.
Yeah, now I
It's
have
just a
some
different
new
process.
things too. I can do a
Yeah.
whole collab EP.
Yeah,
That's right.
Exactly.
Elaine and Friends.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I gotta have a Friends album.
Yeah.
Definitely. I
Yeah.
love those. Love
So we
those.
didn't hear your thoughts on the song.
He didn't like it.
Yeah, he's like, I was trying to be quiet.
No,
before we ended.
right when I first heard it, as I said, it's like a song that I want to wake up to. It's very uplifting, very. I love the songs that are all about kind of being grateful and thinking that things are going to get better. Things are going to be okay.
It's a good mindset.
Because a lot of times in life, it's just like when you're in the thick of it, you're just like, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to, and you're just dreading that next day.
Oh, yeah, and the body follows the mind.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of those songs. And, I've had the pleasure or the blessing of having a lot of great people in my life too. So, and that's usually what gets me out of funks. So,
Right.
Yeah. So it's just a great uplifting song to wake up to, I should say. So, absolutely love it.
I really appreciate what you said too, Alane. I mean, everyone in this room has been in a dark spot at some point. I for sure have had a few. And it is definitely the family and friends and those that I've talked a lot the last probably year and a half about unconditional love and what it has meant to me and what that phrase means. And whatever spot you're at in your life is someone loves you no matter what.
Right.
It doesn't matter. And through thick or thin. And I love that you wrote a song about that. It is. I echo what Josh said. It's very uplifting.
You're going to get me emotional.
Oh, where's the Kleenex?
Sorry, I tend to do that.
That's, I guess that's good and bad because that's just how I am, right? That I write from my heart. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, it ends up coming back to you and you remember kind of where you were when you wrote that song. So,
right.
Thank you for sharing it. I did. No, has a
me
whole new
Kleenex.
meaning to it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, what's next for the song? Is it just going to now skyrocket?
Into the
Now
history
it's
books.
now
It's
released.
gonna be in our rotation
It's
and-
Well, we would love to have everybody pre-save.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got to play the streaming game,
Right. Mhm.
and so pre-saving does help the Spotify deal. So we would love to have people do that. I actually set up what's called a download gate, where if you pre-save, you get a download. So you get the actual copy of the song.
Right.
I know some people are like, man, I'm not really gonna. But some people are like, I don't stream. I'd like to have a copy.
Yeah,
of it.
I'm
So-
all about copies.
Oh yeah. So
If they're gonna get a copy, they're
after
gonna find a way.
after today, I thought we'd give one day for you guys to play it, and then we'll go ahead and at least offer that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we hope that it does well, and we're going to do a video, and we've got all that kind of stuff in line for it because I really do think it's a great song, and I think it's a message that people need.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
It's an anthem.
It is almost an anthem.
I totally agree. Every
Yeah.
single day, when our shows, Josh does the morning show and Kevin and I alternate and do the afternoon show, and we're trying to inundate people with positivity.
Absolutely.
Because everywhere you turn, it's the opposite. I'm like, you know what? Why does there have to be so much negativity? There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and focus on that. If you can. I try and take the positive spin, and sometimes it's hard. So definitely pre-save for those that are listening. And you all have done such a great job of being on social media and really promoting, because I've seen a lot of we're pre-saving, we're getting on it. So awesome for you
And
guys
when
to do
does
that.
it officially get released?
9/2.
9/2.
Is that Tuesday?
Okay.
Is that Monday?
I think it was Monday.
I think it's Monday.
I think it's
It
Monday.
is
So
Monday.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Labor
decided
Day.
to, wait for the weekend for you guys to be able to play it, premiere it, and have the exclusivity. And then, Monday we'll have it out there in the wild.
Well, thank you. And all of you listening, I know you have the day off. It's Labor Day. So since you're doing nothing, do something. And
Yeah.
Listen to K4C0
Add it to your
Radio.
playlist.
Exactly.
Yeah, share it.
Save it. Exactly.
Dance to it. We'd love that.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Yeah,
They
send
should
us your
send us our
videos dancing to it.
Exactly. That's pretty cool.
Or lip
People
syncing it.
enjoying it. Which will be me. I have no talent. So, not when it comes to that. So, well, you guys are amazing. Thank you both for coming.
Thank
Thanks
you
for having
so
us.
much
It's
for
awesome.
having us,
Of
and thank you
course.
for all that you do, and thank you for premiering the song. Really special.
Of course. It is our pleasure, and it's what we love about this job.
Yeah.
So, we got a lot of talent here. So,
You guys really make it fun.
yeah, I feel just tuning in. We've been talking with Scotty, Alane, and Alane J, and they collaborated because they kind of heard each other on K4C0 radio, and Scotty reached out and wrote a heck of a song. That's going to be released next Monday, 9/2, September 2nd. And thank you very much again for coming on in. Absolutely love it.
And until then, they hear it here.
Yes.
And nowhere else.
Here and nowhere else. That's right.
Right. So stay
All
tuned if you
weekend.
want to hear it again.
That's
Weekend
right.
long.
I am going to play it for the people who did just jump into this interview. It's like, I missed a song. Well, we're going to play it while we're going out. So.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you very much again for coming on in. Absolutely love it. Stay tuned for a wonderful day of music. And once again, here is Scotty, Alane, and Alane J with It's Gonna Be Okay on K4CO Radio.
Oh, it's hard living in this crazy world today. Look around at all the people staring at your face. And sometimes I feel like the walls are closing in around me. Lose my breath, and I wonder where is my place. Oh, let me tell you how you shine in the rain. Let me thank you for holding my hand and say that it's okay when the world sits upside down and my feet can't touch the ground. There you are, telling me it's gonna be okay.
Gonna be okay.
Ooh, it's gonna be okay.
Gonna be okay. Yes, I know it's hard to deal with the world today. All around you see people, but they don't even know your name. Sometimes you need to close the doors behind you, catch your breath, stand up, you're not the one to blame. Let me tell you that you shine in the rain. Let me take your hand and show you everything's okay. When the world is spinning around and I'm laying on the ground, there you are, telling me it's gonna be okay. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Here we are together. You can't take it away. No, no, can't take it away. We stand together. You can't take it away. No, no, no. I said no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I said yeah, 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 yeah. It's gonna be okay. Oh, let me tell you how you shine in the rain. Let me thank you for holding my hand and saying it's okay when the world sits upside down and my feet can't touch the ground. Where you are, tell me it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay, Alane J and Scotty Allen. That even the first time I heard it, was just like there's certain songs that I love waking up to, you know, and that's one of those songs. The songs that just really make you smile and just like it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be okay, you know, just awesome. Absolutely love it. What'd you think, Sarah? That was...
I loved it. I agree. It's very uplifting.
Yeah.
And I love how different you both are, and it works like, so well.
contradictions.
Yeah, it's amazing that there's such different styles.
See,
and
I
they're-
told you.